Yeah, people, so I was basically saying in my last video that someone with genuine intentions would always, you will notice that their main goal is to try to vibe with you. Okay? Someone that genuinely likes you, their main goal is going to be to vibe with you. While others, their main goal would be to find out every single thing about your business. Find out every single detail about you. And that's how you know the difference between someone with good intentions and someone with bad intentions. Right? Now, I had a subscriber who commented and said, well, it's not just the vibing. It's not just the vibing, because they could also be vibing and have hidden agendas. Right? So she's about to get some truth right now into that statement. No. That statement she made is absolutely incorrect. Okay? Why it's incorrect? Because our human spirit will not allow us to genuinely try to vibe with somebody who we are either envious of or trying to compete with, or something of that nature, whatever it is. Our human spirit is not designed. You know, old people say, oh, my spirit take him, or my spirit take her. They know what they're talking about. So I'll give you an example, and here I go with the stories. There was this guy, right, who used to basically try to catch a vibe with me. Now, how he would try to catch a vibe with me, right? He would always, right, sometime I'll finish work at night, right, and I had a car with some music and thing in it, fancy looking car, I should say. Not a fancy car, but a fancy looking car, right? And he just a guy on the street, really. You know, I don't really, no, my spirit don't take him, but his spirit take me, okay? Now I'll explain, right? So now when I'm leaving for work and I'm heading home, right? Now he like how I roll as a man, especially in the night. I will have on my music and just relaxing. You know, I have my music turn up loud, so he could hear me coming from far, because not a lot of vehicles on the road in the night after work in the week. Okay, so he knew, right? I had to pass through the city to get home, and he at this particular bus stop. Now, transportation is hard to get after a certain time of night, okay? Public transportation. He will be sitting down there waiting. More than one time it happened. If it's once or twice, you know, it's by accident. Now, if you know you don't have your own transportation, you'll try to get home before a certain time. Okay? Because, you know, there's a big possibility you could be stranded on the road. But he know my car is going to be passing, and he's going to get a ride in this man fast car with the music. So he is waiting. This is a man, eh? This is not a girl. This is a man. This is not a girl, this is a man. Anyway, the point I'm trying to make is, right? He was trying to vibe with me. He never even asked me my name. You know, he'll just hear my car coming, stand up, and in the distance I will see him stretching out his hand. Yo, yo! And I'll stop for him. Right? I don't know him. I know his face, but I don't know him. We're just heading in the same direction. Right? But he looks like a troublemaker. Now, while he's vibing with me, he doesn't have any hidden... I strongly doubt that he has any hidden agenda. Or he had any hidden agenda. He just like the way I roll and respect me. Now, where that changes, right, is I am not trying to vibe with him. Right? So this vibing thing is a two-way street. Now his spirit take me, because I'm not a troublemaker, obviously. He is obviously a troublemaker. Okay, but I don't afraid people like that, you know. To have some ill intention against me, you gotta come. Good. Okay? But he is trying to vibe with me, but I am not trying to vibe with him. Okay? So it is a two-way street. Now, because my spirit, my human spirit would not allow me to vibe with him no matter how hard I try. Right? Because he look like a waste man. You know? He look like a good for nothing guy just on the road looking for trouble. You know what I'm saying? I'll give you another example. There's this guy I work with. Right? Now, me and him, while we're at work, you know, we used to vibe. Naturally vibe. Especially when he just came, right? My spirit took him, his spirit took me. Okay? Now, why I'm saying this, right? Before I get into the story. People, it's not that people vibe with other agendas. It's not that people vibing with you with other agendas in mind. No. People vibe, there are some people who vibe with you unconditionally. And there are some people who vibe with you conditionally. And the minute those conditions are broken, they're gonna stop vibing with you and they're gonna see them starting to monitor you and trying to know your business, basically. Right? Right? Let me explain with this example. Right? So there's this guy I work with. When he just came, we used to vibe. Back and forth. He would tease me, I tease him. You know? And this and that. Now, some other co-worker who doesn't vibe with me, right? Who just interested in my business alone, obviously told him, because, you know, I'm a man, I have other work outside of my main job. Okay, I have other jobs I do. Right? I don't have one source of income. Now, he just came, so he didn't know that. But the minute he found out that, his vibe changed. He's now unable to vibe with me. So me and him walking, the place is just quiet. You know, I catch him staring at me as if he looking either for a fault or he looking for some kind of superhuman powers or something I do not know. But the vibe is different. There is no more vibe. Okay? There is only spying. All he does is spy on me. If I'm doing something, I catch him spying on me more than once. And I know it never used to be like that. Okay? His attitude, that's what you call conditional vibing. Okay? So he had good intentions towards me. His agenda was good until he realized that I'm doing better than him outside of the workplace. He is now unable to vibe with me, right? So the young lady that asked me, that told me, that made the statement that it's not just the vibing, that people can vibe with you but have other agendas, that is not humanly possible. Okay? They can vibe with you conditionally, and the minute the agenda changes, you're gonna notice it. Just like how I notice it with my co-worker.